Horizon Walker is finally out on the global version, and I've been playing it a little bit, and I want to see if my thoughts have changed from the Korean Day 1 release and to what you are getting right now on this global server. So before we start, as usual, hello nerds, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. Today's topic is going to be Horizon Walker, my first impressions on the game on the global server, and how I'm feeling right now about it. I have mixed feelings about this game. I'm gonna be playing for now. I'm gonna keep playing on the side, not getting too much or worrying about meta specifically, but I wanna see on a month and a half how I'm feeling about it. So I'm gonna be talking today a little bit about the gacha, the characters, the shop, the skins, and the combat, the things that I like and I dislike. Right? There is a mix. There is like a 3D right now. Let's start with the things that I believe are decent, and that's going to be the gacha. I thought the gacha was a lot worse when I started playing because the amount of gold you need. But when you reach max level, which I'm not yet, that's what I'm saying, I'll wait for a month until I see if this is true or not. When you reach max level, you are getting enough gold that you should be able to get every character and their weapon one copy for free. I think that's great. I think that's how most gachas should do it. In my experience right now, in 30 multis that I've done, 25, 30, I've gotten 3 EX characters and 2 were weapons. I got 1 weapon and I got 1 character. So far, my experience hasn't been the best, let's say. But if it's true that you can get every character and weapon for free, I will say that is a positive for a free-to-play player. What I've been checking that is also decent, it's the events, because the events give you a ton of currency and a ton of things. So if I come into here, in the current event, the Halloween one, you can get multiple tickets to save gold. So for example, if I pull and I get an EX character, it will cost me almost 700,000 gold. But I can use an EX ticket and just get it for free, right? So let's go into the shop itself. And as you can see, I got already 1 EX ticket, actually 2, because there is one more here, 4 SS tickets, 2 on each shop, and 10 S tickets, 5 on each shop. In that regard, plus a bunch of gold, I think it's pretty good, because if all events are like this, given the same amount of resources, this is pretty good. Again, we're talking about 2 EX character tickets, 4 SS and 10 S, which means you will be able to just pull with gold and use the tickets that you get from the events to obtain those characters. That is great. I don't know if all events are like this, however. Now, the last thing that it's a 50-50 on whether I like it or not is the skins. The skins look good. There is a lot that I cannot show, okay? Don't ask me, I can't show them in here. They are too spicy for the video, okay? But the skins, as you can see, look great. Cat girl looking good. Now, these skins can cost around 500 butterflies. Butterflies are the premium currency. You get them also by achievements and by clearing stages for the first time. Okay, 500. If you were to buy the monthly card for $4, you get 340 per month. 340 plus whatever you get on achievements, etc. means that every month and a half, as a lower spender, you can get 1 skin. That is pretty good. If you also want to buy the other monthly card, in total you will be getting 1400, which means per month you could be getting 2 skins for 20 bucks. Once again, pretty good, I will say. What I don't like as much is the packages themselves. The packages and how expensive they are, I think is disgusting. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I'm gonna be 100% honest right here, because a lot of the things here are way too expensive for the amount of butterflies a free-to-play gets. So this is super expensive. Ignore this completely, right? When it comes to the skins, however, and if you want to buy the monthly cards, I think this is great. You get enough that for 20 bucks you're getting 2 skins per month. That's cool. If you only wanted to buy 1 skin directly, you can do that for 15 bucks because you get 650 crystals. So 15 bucks per skin or 20 to buy 2 per month. Once again, I think that is nice. Now, that is where my positive ends. Let's go over the negatives and what I dislike. The first thing is the characters themselves. The vanguards look too similar. The models are the same, shared for absolutely everyone. If you look right now on the screen, you'll see that most characters, their faces are almost identical. If you look at both of the Brony mummies, for example, they are the same model, but just changing the clothing a little bit and the makeup. That's a minor complaint that a lot of people will not care as much, right? Which is completely fair, by the way. It's just me complaining about things that I feel are bad. So the character models and the character quality is not as good. This is the highest graphics that the game can offer for you right now on emulator. There is a PC version in the works for Steam, but I don't know if it's going to look any better. If the PC version looks better, that would be amazing. Because, again, even at high quality on the maximum graphics, if I go into the next stage and we can talk about combat, you see how this looks like a game made for PlayStation 1. That is the biggest downside for this game. If I go into any stage, as you can see, recommended level 10, that's my squad on the right, we deploy. The combat and the animations are the lowest quality I've seen in a while. Think about Haze River and how it offers nothing for the gameplay. It's just like a wood waifu collector. This is the same, but in 3D. It is literally the same, but in 3D. So let's go into combat. This is my least favorite thing of the game, but if you can get past this or you don't mind it as much, then it's gonna be a game that I think you could enjoy. So first of all, look at the background. This is the highest settings on the phone, on the emulator. This looks like a PSP game, okay? The enemy models are also pretty bad. There is a lot of effort, or a lot more effort, not a lot, more effort into the model characters, which makes sense, than the enemies and the environments, which look super, super bad. Now, that is combat. As you can see, there is really no impact when a character is attacking. The animations don't feel like you are really killing any enemies or doing AoE attacks or all of these things. There is also some textures missing, as you saw right there, but that has to do with the emulator and not the game. If you're playing on your phone, you will see all the textures. Now, let me finish this combat, because again, there is nothing else in here, and I will be back in a second for my final thoughts on the game. Okay, so I finished that combat. That's everything you need to know about the game, basically, alright? That is combat, that's what you're gonna be seeing most of the time. It is quite low effort, to be honest. But if you can get past that, there is like a 50-50 right now. So I'm gonna be playing for a little bit longer and see if I'm enjoying the waifus and I can collect most of them or not, as a free-to-play that just started playing, right? Also, the other thing that I like is that you can repeat missions since there is not a stamina system. So you can go back and get your 3 stars. Thank God, because I think stamina systems in 2024 are absolutely stupid and make no sense. Now, like I was saying, would I recommend playing this? Only if you like the waifus enough that you don't mind the low quality combat and fix on the mobile version. There is also a censored and uncensored version for this game, so you need to find the APK if you want the uncensored, and the PC client, I don't know when it's coming specifically. Now that said, it's gonna be for my first impressions, or my second first impressions, if you will, on Horizon Walker. I will be keep playing for a little bit longer and tell you guys if I'm enjoying the game or not in a month, or if I'm dropping it. All that said, that's gonna be it for this one. As usual, love you all bosses. Have a great day. Good luck with your pool dinner rates. I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。